In a quiet neighborhood lived a woman named Mama Ifeoma. She was a single mother blessed with 2 children, a son, Emeka, and a daughter, Amora. To her, they were her entire world. She loved them fiercely, but her love came without discipline. She gave them everything they desired and excused every wrongdoing. Whenever neighbors tried to correct the children, she would flare up in anger. "Leave my children alone," she would shout. "They are still young. They will learn when they grow up." But they never did. Emeka grew bold and stubborn, often bullying other children and stealing small items from shops. Amora became rude, disrespectful, and careless. Teachers complained, neighbors warned, and relatives advised, but Mama Ifeoma refused to listen. "My children can do no wrong," she insisted. Years passed, and the consequences of her indulgence began to unfold. Amora, once a bright and beautiful girl, fell into bad company. With no guidance or discipline, she turned to prostitution, chasing quick money and a lavish lifestyle. One day, her reckless choices caught up with her. She became pregnant and, in desperation, sought an unsafe abortion. Complications arose, and she lost her life in agony. The news shattered her mother, but the worst was yet to come. Emeka's mischief had grown into crime. What began as petty theft turned into armed robbery. One fateful night, he and his gang attacked a wealthy home, but the operation went wrong. The police apprehended him after a fierce chase. He was tried in court, found guilty, and sentenced to death by firing squad. Mama Ifeoma's world crumbled. Her daughter was gone, and her son awaited execution. Consumed by grief, she went to visit Emeka in prison. When she arrived, he sat silently behind the bars, his eyes cold and empty. "Mother," he called softly, "please come closer. I have something to tell you." With trembling steps, she moved nearer, tears streaming down her face. As she leaned in, Emeka suddenly grabbed her and bit off a piece of her ear. She screamed in pain, collapsing to the ground as guards rushed in to restrain him. Bloodied and shocked, she stared at him in disbelief. With rage and sorrow in his voice, Emeka said, "I will never forgive you, even in death. You knew the truth, but you never corrected us. When people tried to guide us, you chased them away. You destroyed our future with your blind love. This is the last time you will ever see me." His words pierced her heart more deeply than the pain in her ear. As she was led away, sobbing uncontrollably, she fell to her knees and cried out, "Had I known. Had I known. I would have disciplined my children. I would have listened. I would have corrected them." But it was too late. Days later, Emeka's sentence was carried out, and Mama Ifeoma was left alone, haunted by regret and the echoes of her own choices. From that day on, her story became a warning to parents everywhere. Love your children, but guide them. Protect them, but correct them. For discipline today saves a lifetime of regret tomorrow.